Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that Neymar! Another special Neymar moment! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cafu makes the interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Tries to pass it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That is good alertness. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking to pass their way through. He's picked his way through. Goes for the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
The ball has bounced loose now. Pass somewhat off target. And Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Now, can they get him away? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's had it taken off him. And it's Bellingham. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Bullet is wide and looking to get onto this. And this is Owen. Well, that has not gone well. No way through. Irwin just loves to go forward whenever he can. That's a sharp pass. Dani Olmo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, easy pickings there. Bullet, the man we've all come to watch. Neymar. And that has left him in a heap. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that. Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And it's Olmo. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Hullet. Hullet driving forwards. Oh, and the finish! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Kukçu goes steaming forward. Kukçu! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well,
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. That is a brilliant interception. That's going to go a long way. And this is Owen. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Danny Olmo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And a chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they can counter here. Oh, that's well spotted. Great vision. Neymar. Danny Olmo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh no, he's got that wrong. Owen.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, well measured. And this is Owen. Great ball and real chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution on the field, number 22, Neymar.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 1.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And he welcomes it in. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Ambitious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Doué. Oh, good read. Short changes him with that pass. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is... And the shot! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Messi. Looking tidy in possession here. And he's straight offside. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That was lovely, that.
He's beaten the last man. Chance for a shot! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that really is so impressive. Barcelona take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their...
He's gone for goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi goes short. And that is expertly dealt with. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Into the last 5 minutes. Del Piero. Looking to play him in. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shifting through the gears. Chance! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. Khan looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. That is some save from Khan. Nice control. And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Khan will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
It's starting to look like a done deal. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. And the shot! And it's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting...
And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Now it's Del Piero. Dink through. He's in a good position. There's the shot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Goes for the shot!
Rummenigge really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
No way through. And it's Gerrard. Gerrard proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Yaya Toure. And this is Rui Costa. He's had a shot! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's intervened well there. Rui Costa. Rummenigge. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, this is a great position. Lampard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Hullet. Rummenigge. Played out to the left flank. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge. And the shot! Sticks it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and
Del Piero! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Maldini. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Rui Costa, Shevchenko, and the shot! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Shevchenko. Rui Costa. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Shevchenko. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Rijkaard. Bullet. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Rummenigge! Maldini. Gerrard. Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice sequence of passes, this.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rui Costa looking understandably energised after his goal. 60 minutes played. And here's Rui Costa. And it's Yaya Toure. Gerrard. And this is Shevchenko. Bullet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dixon. And the pass is intercepted. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bullet. Yaya Toure. Now Costa Curta. Yaya Toure. And it's Maldini. Looking tidy in possession here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And a chance!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
21, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on the field, number 20, Owen. Number 17.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Substitution in progress.
Owen. And it's Olmo. Oh, what real chance! It's in! That was easy, almost too easy.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that. Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And we have our very first corner. Danger averted for now. De Ligt. Gerrard, foot in. Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And here's Owen, and it's Rui Costa! No mistake! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Well, that has changed the... Owen! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's heaved it away. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Owen. Ambitious ball here. And this is Forlan.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Great ball, and he's in here. Dani Olmo. And that will be the final act. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Germany have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Lampard! Lampard! A legend of his time! He's got himself an absolute peach. Barcelona are in front. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Passing nice and neat.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Scholes shoots! And it's come back out to him. He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And a chance! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move executed, and Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero, another ice-cool goal! A finish right from the top drawer! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, sweet feet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Steaming. He's had a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Germany with the corner, they're first. Tries to get it clear. Scholes. Scholes!
There will be 3 minutes out of time.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Bebeto. He's through here. Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were...
And we've reached half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides. Here we go again then.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And this is Del Piero. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! Gattuso.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bebeto. Baresi shows the will to win the ball. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bebeto. Great ball if he can get there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, lovely. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Substitution for Germany, number 20.
Corner number 2 then.
Number 80, Ronaldinho. Number 9, Scholes. Number 11, Bebeto. Coming on the field, number 15, number 10, Messi. Number 4.
Oh, smashing header!
Number 18.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Gerrard, looking for the run, and it's made its way to him. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
It's a threatening ball. And it's Messi. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's managed to get free. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. A probing pass. Oh, that was vital. And the shot! It's a goal! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And Messi!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
We are into stoppage time. Now this could be a chance. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Germany have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, played through for the wide man. Forlan. Real chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gerrard. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And this is Forlan. First quarter of an hour gone. He won't be happy with that one. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Look at the space here. He's found a way through. He's had a shot. It's in. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nicely weighted ball. "15 minutes till half-time. And he's surging through. Rummenigge! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And here's Cannavaro. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Platini. Tries to play it through. Shot a goal! What a wonderful goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
There will be 3
Otto.
minutes added time.
Albert Ferrer goes sliding in. Van Dijk. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable, and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Barcelona are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
Substitution for Germany, number 17, McAllister. Coming on the field is...
There's the start of the second half. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Cannavaro. Over to the other side. Otto. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Zanetti powering forward here. And here's Forlan. Oh, that's delightful. Rui Costa. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Albert Ferrer. Well seen, saw that coming. Chiellini makes the interception. De Bruyne, it's a searching pass.
Germany really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cannavaro. And it's Bale. That's a cute ball. That has been cut short. Fernandez. He's a sharp little ball here. Batistuta. And here's Batistuta. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Platini. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Bale. Gerrard. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Just eases him off the ball. Rummenigge. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's had a hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Platini. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. Now that is a hefty challenge. And that may well be that. That is that. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Rummenigge, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
The regional police department.
Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Paz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Messi. There they go, hunting in packs. Now, can they get him away? Zola showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Showing good feet. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Mbappe gets into some space. And he's cut it out. Paz can see things others simply cannot. Paz. Great vision.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's on his way!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fernandez. And that has left him in a heap. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Germany, number 7, Kukcu. Coming on the field is number 22, Kubo.
Roberto Carlos demonstrating his defensive quality there. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Lampard. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Drogba. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Belletti. Has a look and plays it forward. A probing pass, neatly clipped into space. Bullish header! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there, we've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And we come to you now.
And we are up to the break.
Barcelona ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Here we go again.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Rashford with the cross. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And a chance! Really well taken goal. First blood drawn. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And he's there to clear it. Might be danger here, and he's gone backward here. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Lampard. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Rummenigge powering forward here. He's having a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Roberto Carlos is there to clear. He might be in here!
Pretty robust defending. Germany really are going for it here, Pete.
And he's let fly! He's got away! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Can he get onto this?
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Zanetti pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And he's managed to gift it back. And he's had it nicked away. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Lampard. Cannavaro. Looking to play him in. Roberto Carlos. It's Roberto Carlos! No, he's missed it. Barcelona have it back. And time is up. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Paz taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please refrain from parking outside.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
And here's Bojan. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Gerrard. Oh, nicely intercepted. Dani Olmo. Ambitious ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. Dani Olmo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Gerrard. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Knocks it into space. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's played it long. Not the most accurate pass. Fernandez. Kukçu charging forward, the ball at his feet. Looking for options for movement. Zola finds himself offside. David De Gea.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
It's Lampard! Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo. Oh, this is a terrific run. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. And he cuts out the supply. Ronaldinho. Threads one in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mbappe picks it up out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they have.
And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Italy
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution for Italy, number 43, David De Gea. Bayern. Coming on the
So
field,
off we go once more.
number 25.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Rummenigge! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's Ronaldinho! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Gerrard. Dani Olmo. Goes for goal! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Gerrard receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Dani Olmo providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in, and he's running through. Oh, he's got a side of... Mbappe! Oh, there's the clearance. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Showing good feet. Ball is over the line.
Substitution for Italy, number 12, Tenber. Coming on to replace him.
Good steal, he just read it.
Kadiolu. Substitution in progress.
Tries to pass it through. And it's Zanetti.
Oh, really well played.
He's on it, shapes to shoot! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Corner number 2 then. Ronaldinho plays it short. Zanetti pinches it off him.
Italy really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Italy really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There will be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Please take this
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Italy, it's just a bad day.